If you're eyeing the JMGO N1S projector hoping to transform your living room into a home theater paradise, hold on just a sec, because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths that most reviewers won't tell you. Sure, it boasts 4K resolution, HDR10, and promises a cinematic experience with its 200-inch big screen capability. But here's what surprised me. Beneath all that polish, there are some hidden quirks and performance issues that could seriously affect your viewing pleasure. So should you buy it? Or is this projector all hype and no substance? Let's dive deep and uncover the whole story behind the JMGO N1S. First up, if you've ever suffered through a projector that promised vibrant colors but ended up looking washed out or dull, you're not alone. The JMGO N1S claims to use a triple laser system with MALC 2.0 pure RGB technology, which theoretically should banish annoying rainbow effects and deliver stunning color accuracy, with 110% BT.2020 and 151% DCI-P3 coverage. Honestly, that sounds like a dream for cinephiles or gamers craving vivid visuals. But the reality, it's a little more complicated. While the 1.07 billion colors and 1100 lumens promise brightness and vibrancy, in certain lighting conditions or on some surfaces, colors can appear muted or slightly off. You may need to constantly tweak the settings or use the included troubleshooting guide to recalibrate color temperature if you notice a pinkish tint. Yeah, exactly the last thing you want when you're trying to binge your favorite series after a long day. Speaking of adjustments, the JMGO N1S boasts a flexible gimbal with 127 degrees of vertical rotation for easy one-handed angle control. Sounds fantastic. Need to project on your ceiling or an uneven wall? No problem. However, here's the catch. The focus and keystone correction, although automatic to a degree, sometimes struggles to lock in perfectly sharp images, especially when you're adjusting for different surfaces or distances. This means you spend more time fussing with the focus wheel and keystone than actually enjoying the movie. If your version of a movie night includes messing with the projector settings every 10 minutes, this might frustrate you. But if you're someone who's tech-savvy and enjoys fine-tuning your gear, the flexibility can be a bonus rather than a headache. Now, the audio. At first glance, a pair of 10W dual Dolby speakers with 360-degree surround sound looks like it should deliver a killer movie soundtrack. And in a small to medium room, it does okay. But what it doesn't do is replace a proper sound system. Epic action scenes might feel a little flat without a booming subwoofer backing them up. In addition, while the projector supports Blu-ray 3D content for that immersive 3D realism with active 3D glasses, the glasses are sold separately, so factor that extra cost and hassle into your decision. Why does every 3D projector feel like it's still stuck in the early 2010s? I mean, by now, 3D should either be mainstream or retired like my old Tamagotchi. But let's talk software because this is where JMGO tries to stand apart. The N1S runs on Google TV, which unlocks over 10,000 apps and 800+ free channels, including Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube TV, all accessible without needing a separate streaming dongle. This should be a game changer for anyone wanting a true smart projector with convenience at its core. However, some users have reported occasional hiccups with app performance and slow navigation, especially when switching between apps. Personally, I didn't experience massive lag, but keep in mind the MT9629 chipset, while stable for standard use, isn't the fastest beast in the jungle. If you're a gamer, the low 17 ms latency combined with MEMC motion compensation is neat for smooth gameplay. But if you're hardcore into competitive gaming, you might still prefer a dedicated gaming monitor. This projector is really a jack-of-all-trades, master of some. Here's a mini twist. The JMGO N1S isn't just for movie lovers. Its portability is excellent. weighing just 4.4 pounds and coming with a sturdy EPP case. Whether you want to host an outdoor movie night, set up an impromptu presentation, or even bring it to a friend's place, this projector makes life easier. Just plug in, adjust the angle, and bam, a big screen ready in seconds. The only downside is the price tag, which at $699 puts it in premium territory. You'll want to ensure you're getting all the features you need without compromise. Now let me hit you with a joke just to lighten the mood. Why did the movie projector break up with the television? Because it felt it was being projected onto. Okay, back to business. One issue that really stands out is the brightness. At 1100 ISO lumens, the JMGO N1S works beautifully in dark rooms but struggles in ambient or naturally lit environments. If you're planning to use this during the day or in rooms with sunlight pouring in, you'll find the image washed out quickly. So unless you're prepared to black out your windows or stick to nighttime screenings, this could be a deal breaker. And speaking of deal breakers, remember that smooth, crystal clear image also depends heavily on your screen surface. The 200-inch advertised screen size is massive, but unless your wall is perfectly smooth, white, and matte, you'll experience color distortion or reduced sharpness. Rehook alert. Wondering if the JMGO N1S delivers on its promise of 4K cinematic brilliance for the price? Keep watching because we'll talk about how it compares to other projectors in the same price range, and whether it truly offers value or just flashy specs. So who exactly is the JMGO N1S for? If you're a casual user wanting a big screen experience for movie nights, gaming sessions, or streaming your favorite shows with decent image quality and sound, especially in controlled lighting, it's worth considering. Also, if you travel often or want a portable projector that's fairly easy to set up anywhere, it fits that bill. But if you're a hardcore home theater enthusiast or a gamer craving top-tier performance with zero compromises, or if you intend to use it in well-lit environments frequently, you might want to pause and consider alternatives before dropping nearly $700. Joke number 2 coming your way. What do you call a projector that tells bad jokes? A flickering comedian. Okay, I'll stop. But seriously, let's address reliability and customer support. Many users appreciate the brand's 24/7 support, ready to help with troubleshooting issues like color tint or focusing problems. That's a definite plus because projectors can be finicky, and knowing you have assistance is reassuring. That said, some customers experienced slow responses or waiting periods. So if you're not tech-savvy or don't want to spend time dialing troubleshooting guides, this could be frustrating. The design itself is sleek and modern, no doubt about it. The compact build and flexible gimbal adjustment system remove the need for complex mounts or extra accessories, making setup straightforward for most users. Plus, the Google Assistant feature for hands-free control adds convenience. Want to pause your movie to grab popcorn? Just ask. It's tech magic made easy. But here's the kicker. I found that recommended viewing tips matter more than you think. To get the sharpest image, you absolutely must adjust the keystone before turning the focus wheel. Sounds simple, right? But skip this step, and you'll end up with a skewed and blurry picture. It's like trying to watch a film through a tilted window, awkward at best. Another juicier tidbit. Despite the advanced laser technology, JMGO N1S's speckle reduction isn't perfect. When projecting on some surfaces, you might catch subtle noise or graininess in the image, which breaks immersion. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're a pixel peeper who obsesses over the flawless image, you'll notice this. And here comes joke number 3. Why did the projector bring a ladder? To reach the high-definition heights. Before we wrap up, a quick heads-up on connectivity. HDMI 2.1 is a great feature, ensuring compatibility with next-gen consoles and 4K streaming devices. Combine that with ultra-low input lag, and the JMGO N1S can double as a gaming hub if you're not ultra-demanding on refresh rates. Streaming via Google Cast means it's also easy to cast movies directly from your phone or tablet without messy wires or adapters. In conclusion, the JMGO N1S is a powerful, versatile 4K projector that shines brightest in the right circumstances. Dark rooms, smooth projection surfaces, and users who don't mind a little setup fuss. Its portability, solid smart features, and vivid color tech make it an attractive option for casual movie lovers, gamers, and on-the-go entertainment. It's not perfect, and it has its quirks, but for $699, it offers a premium projector experience with a few caveats. So, if you want a projector that delivers crisp 4K visuals with a smart TV experience baked in, plus the flexibility to move it around easily, the JMGO N1S is worth a closer look. Just be sure you're ready to spend a little time on initial adjustments and keep your lighting in check. And one last joke before you go: why don't projectors ever get lost? Because they always keep things in focus. Ready to grab your JMGO N1S at the best price? Check the Amazon link in the description below, and as always, happy watching.